I never thought that the Taliban would be able to take the country over like this.
An Afghanistan man who came to Winnipeg in 2008 says he's concerned for his friends and family back home as American troops continue to leave and thousands of Afghani people try and flee.
People on the ground were telling me all these things and all these horrifying things that have been happening.
As a teenager, Bashir Ahmed says he grew up under Taliban rule and called the system brutal. His biggest concern is the freedom men, and specifically women and young girls, have advanced over the last 20 years, which could recede overnight if the Taliban government returns to ruling as it did in the past.
You just didn't have that chance, and girls couldn't go to school, and you couldn't have music and things like that. My worst fear is that the Taliban haven't changed and they try to impose those things.
We left country. I was 14 years old.
Saeed Hamadi came to Canada as a refugee in 1987. He says it's been difficult seeing the images from back home and that it's impossible to not be scared for his family members still living there.
People are scared about the Taliban. My family is still in Kabul. You worry. Especially I have kids like a girl and young woman is scared.
As for Ahmed, he says he is still in shock over what has happened in his home over the last week and says it will take time for him to fully come to terms with what he is seeing. However, when Ahmed came to Canada, he said he would always go back and still plans on returning. But his hope is that as countries withdraw their military presence, they will leave behind diplomatic ties to help maintain peace.
Keep their embassies there. They keep in contact because 20 years ago, there was no embassies in Kabul when the Taliban was in power, and that's bad.
In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.